Know that phrase, chums, don't you? You know, trolling. Yes, you know, the sort of thing. Used to mean something totally different, of course, but in this digital platform age, that basically is where somebody is having a go at somebody else, but all under a different guise, you know. I don't know about you, as I'm sure many of you know, watch this channel on a regular basis. I'm all rather blunt. I speak my mind. You get that, don't you? This is the thing, right? Now, what's interesting here is when you look at the bigger story of this, well, it would appear in many sort of guises that His Royal Highness Prince William, the Prince of Wales, really is giving Meghan Markle and, of course, his younger brother, the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, a really true taste of his own medicine. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much as ever for taking the time out to join me today. And lovely lush greenery, of course, behind me. A lot of people say to me, Neil, why do you, sort of do it in these locations? Two things really. Being honest with you, they're safe. Right? I mean, unless, of course, somebody's living in these, you never know. Shouldn't speak too soon. You just never know, do you now? Not with Angela's vagrancy act, you know. I don't know how she's going to survive. I'd be careful wandering around if I was Angela. There you go. But what's fascinating, I think, is that when you go to these places, truly, you know, you do have to think, is it safe here? And it's a thing you never thought of a few years back, isn't it? Sitting on a bench in a park, you might have just felt totally safe. Now you're very much on your guard. It's not just here in the United Kingdom. Is it like that in your part of the world? Do let me know. Where do you feel most vulnerable? Because I would say in anywhere, because anything seemingly kicks off. It can be on a bus, a tube, you know, but you're the kicker offer. Yeah, I thought you looked trouble. I could sense that. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. Now, this is beautiful pictures, right? And when you think about it, you know, let me just explain this. As we saw recently with Harry and Meghan, they went to Disneyland, right? And then they managed to pixelate the kids' faces. And it got me thinking about celebrities and children and all that sort of stuff. Now, we remember, don't we, how Michael Jackson was very, very protective of his children. And they were mainly covered up. But even he, towards the end of his life, it let the press into them, right? Now, what was fascinating, I found, was looking back, if you remember, Frank Sinatra Jr. was famously kidnapped, even though, you know, he'd done nothing wrong. They were just trying to get money and extort money out of course, the celebrity, the legend that was Mr. Sinatra himself. Thankfully, all that was very quickly resolved. We live in very different times now, though, and basically, as you know, Harry and Meghan, as I say, popped up at Disneyland and then decided to share their joy by putting pictures of them, well, Meghan basically, in Disney ears alongside Harry with something on his head, and then pixelating the kids' faces with emojis. And you think, well, what was that about? What is the problem? You know, nobody knows what these children look like. Well, some people might say that on Father's Day over here in the United Kingdom, which has just now gone, well, there is Prince William with not one, but two delightful pictures taken earlier this year in the beautiful county that is Norfolk by, as I say, Josh Shiner. And these are really lovely, gorgeous pictures of William with his three children. And what you've seen are three children very happy, very relaxed in the environment that they're in. And I think we saw that really demonstrated, I believe anyway, at the Trooping of the Colour. You know, you could see that Prince Louis and the King, he's just delighted with him. Just look at what, of course, the Sussex children are missing out upon. Now, their new company, I told you about them, the PR company, the disruptors who like to get things going, well, there's already locking heads, locking horns, as it said. Because you see, the problem is they're suggesting that, in fact, if Harry and Meghan want to take on the likes of other celebrity couples, because that's what they are, micro-celebrities now, they will have to show their children. Harry and Meghan, of course, famously went on CBS Sunday Morning and said, oh, no, you know, you have to be a first responder. It's all crumbling behind the scenes, because once you take on a new company like that, you can't stop saying, well, I'm not doing that. You paying them well and they're coming up with ideas, you're going to pay them whether they take the ideas or not. Meghan apparently is very keen on this, as one can imagine, slowly but surely revealing more and more of Princess Lily, right? This again, when you look at it, is very strange indeed. But the other side of the coin is for Prince Harry, well, he's still reluctant, still thinking, of course, that he's living in the royal enclosure. He's now in the celebrity enclosure where literally you sell your life to the highest bidder. And Prince William's not making any money out of this, as you can imagine. He just wants to share the joy of being a father with his three beautiful royal children. Now, who do you warm to the most? The pixelated kids, or indeed the kids where you can see the joy, the happiness, and of course the supreme love for their father on that picture? Neil Sean in the very heart of Kensington.